Today, Bourbon and White is in the kitchen with Chef Kirk. And we have good news. Chef Kirk is going to be preparing 3 dishes that include a bourbon glaze. Chef, could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, we're going to do a honey bourbon glaze, and a honey bourbon glaze is going to complement 3 fish dishes. One being fried catfish, the other being charred almondine, and also blackened redfish.
Okay. So, Chef Kirk, what's involved in cooking with bourbon?
With bourbon, is finding the right kind of bourbon and cooking with the right amount of bourbon to complement the spices and seasonings and other ingredients that you're going to put into your dish. You don't want to put too much bourbon, too little bourbon. You don't want to put the wrong type of bourbon. And a little bit of thought goes into it.
Right. Well, what can we expect when bourbon accompanies a fish dish such as blackened fish?
Well, with blackened redfish, if you ever had blackened redfish, anything blackened, you know that it's very, very spicy and bold. So what the honey bourbon sauce does is it kind of neutralizes that boldness of that blackened fish, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of a tangy, sweet complement to it. And the two of it goes together, it makes a good marriage.
Right. Well, would those same expectations apply to, let's say, fried catfish, shrimp, or oysters?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you're doing the if you do fried catfish, which I'm going to do, it makes a good dipping sauce.
All right. Well, what can we expect, or what can you tell us about applying glaze to trout almondine?
Charred almondine is it's not as spicy as blackened catfish, but it's very, very flavorful, and it's kind of the way I make it is it's lemony, and along with that lemon flavor and those roasted almonds, and the way I do it is that it makes such a beautiful presentation on the top. Is that we chose not to cover it with the bourbon glaze, but actually put the bourbon glaze on the bottom so that you can see the beautiful trout almondine on the top, and it just makes for a beautiful, tasty combination.
Well, I can't wait to see that. Now, is there a particular bourbon that you like to use?
Yes, Maker's Mark.
Okay. Well, why Maker's Mark?
Well, Maker's Mark, if ever you trying to make a dish and you want to lean a little bit towards the sweet side, and it's going to be, and you're putting bourbon in it, Maker's Mark is your best choice. Reason being is because the mesh that consists of Maker's Mark is a lot of sweet ingredients like white winter wheat and corn, that sort of thing. And when it's fermented and incorporated into what you see Maker's Mark, it leans a little bit towards the sweet side.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see you actually applying some of this and get cooking in the kitchen so I could try some of it.
All right, let's do it. All right, and now we have our finished product. We have some more frying in here in case it's not enough for you, but I'm gonna kind of make a little presentation here. And also, of course, like I said, the bourbon glaze, I have some pre-made right here, and it's a, like I said, we're going to use it as a dipping sauce, and they're going to do right now. We have our sauce plated already, and we can go ahead on and start with our presentation. Smells good, yeah. These almonds are toasted. I'm going to present this right here. Okay, what we did is we went ahead and we had these we have bourbon glaze right here. Yeah, we're gonna put it right on top like this. touch is going to be this salted whipped butter, and they're in the form and in the shape of little fish to complement the fish, and that's cilantro. So it's not seaweed, it's just and these guys right here. And with that hot fish and the butter is going to melt. It's going to make a good presentation. It's going to melt into that honey bourbon sauce, and it's ready.
I'm hungry now. I want to know if I can taste it.
Like yourself. That's what it says. And there you have it. We have the charred almondine, and underneath it is the honey bourbon glaze, and if you just dig on into it, and there's a glaze with some lemon wheels. And also we have fried catfish, and it's fried hard, like I said, so you can use it to dip. You dip it with your fork or pick it up with your fingers and dip it. And then, of course, the guest of honor is the Blacken catfish.
All right.
Blacken catfish, it's got the bourbon glaze on it, and I put they're melting now, but they were supposed to melt. The little pats of butter, and the butter actually had kosher salt incorporated in it, along with some cilantro, and that's it.
Okay, well, I can't wait to try this. So I'm gonna go with the trout almondine first. Get a little piece of it. Put it on the display. Okay. This good. It really is. I like this. And I think it's more the lemon butter.
Oh yeah.
I think I really like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with lemon and butter.
You just don't know. Okay. That was good. So I'm gonna try this catfish. But while I do that, y'all can go on to the next Bourbon and White production video.